Conversation 72. The trip to Newcastle. Alice, Natalie and Detective Smith have suspicions about Michael Wright, who appears to be in Newcastle. Okay, the next step is to travel to Newcastle. We have to prevent the drawings from being sold on the black market. Also, there is a ferry port in Newcastle. So if he manages to sell the works, he can get a ferry to Holland and leave the country. Exactly. We have to leave as soon as possible. I understand if you prefer to stay here and enjoy your holiday. Are you joking, Detective Smith? We wouldn't miss this for the world. Okay, get in the car then, because we're leaving right now. This plan is crazy. If you want to stay, I get it. No, of course not. This is a crazy plan that I want to be a part of. Okay then, say no more. Conversation 73. The Newcastle Arts Festival. Detective Smith, Alice and Natalie travel to the city of Newcastle, just 30 minutes from the East Coast, in Detective Smith's car. The Newcastle Arts Festival is filled with visitors, collectors and artists. There are hundreds of people. How are we going to find this man among all these people? I have a photo of him. My colleagues at the police station sent it to me. Look. He's an older man. He must be around 60. 62, according to the report they sent me. He has long grey hair and wears glasses with a gold frame. That helps. It won't be very difficult to find him. We can split up. Natalie, you go right. Alice, you go left. I'll go down the centre. Perfect. Let's go. Conversation 74. The Chase. Detective Smith, Alice and Natalie split up to look for Michael Wright at the Newcastle Arts Festival. Alice! Alice! I see him! He's carrying a briefcase. I think he went that way. Did you see anything? Yes, Natalie said she saw him go that way. He is carrying a briefcase. Perfect. Let's go that way. Look, there he is. I don't see him. Where is he? He's the man in the purple suit. There he is, going up the staircase. I see him. How do we stop him? Alice, you go up that staircase. I'll go up this one. Natalie, you stay here in case he comes back down. Okay. Conversation 75. Michael Wright. Detective Smith and Alice run towards the man, each one from a different direction. When they get closer, running directly towards him, the man sees them, is startled, and drops the briefcase, which falls open. Inside is... a banana? What's that? A banana? Who are you? What do you want? Yes, it's my snack. What's the problem? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm Detective Smith. We've come from London. Can we talk to you? Yes, of course. Is something wrong? That's what we're trying to find out. What's going on? We have been trying to get in touch with you since this morning. We went to your house and called your phone, but there was no answer. Well, no. I'm clearly not at home. I'm here on holiday, and my mobile battery ran out a few hours ago. Is there a problem with that? No, of course not. Can you tell us if you know a man called Robert Green? Conversation 76. Michael's story. Michael Wright, at the Newcastle Arts Festival, answers Detective Smith, Alice and Natalie's questions. Yes, I know Robert Green. He's not a close friend, but I know who he is. He's that man who sells stolen objects in his shop in Camden Market, right? Has something happened to him? Have you spoken with him recently? No, I haven't spoken to him in more than a year. Why? He didn't call you last Saturday to ask you to go to his shop and see original Turner drawings? Of course not. If I knew there were original Turner drawings in Camden Market, I wouldn't be here in Newcastle. I'd be in Camden Market. He said he called you to talk about the authenticity of the drawings. Absolutely not. He never called. But he made the call in front of us. Well, that liar must have faked it. I haven't received any calls. Conversation 77. The non-existent call. Detective Smith contacts the police headquarters in London to confirm whether Robert Greene made any calls to Michael Wright. It seems that Robert Greene hasn't made any calls. Really? They have confirmed it at the police station in London. They traced his mobile phone records, and it turns out that he didn't make any calls that day. That's precisely what I told you. I haven't received any calls. How long have you known Robert Greene? I've known him for a few years. I would go to his shop in Camden Market sometimes to see the antiques. But you are not friends? No, definitely not. He's just a man I would occasionally buy things from, but as I said, I haven't spoken to him in over a year. Why? Well, to be honest, I don't like his business very much. Why not? Because he has a lot of stolen objects. Conversation 78. The Deceit. Detective Smith finishes questioning Michael Wright and, after checking his briefcase, lets him go. Then she talks with Alice and Natalie about what they should do next. What do you both think? I think it's obvious that Michael Wright has nothing to do with this. We've been deceived. We've been tricked by Robert Greene, and it's not the first time he's lied to us. He must have known that Michael Wright comes to this arts festival every year. He used it to get us out of the city. Do you think it's possible to arrest Robert Greene, Detective Smith? We don't have enough evidence yet. Even if he has lied, we can't arrest him just for that. We have to catch him red-handed. We have to find the Turner drawings. But what if he's escaping right now, taking advantage of us being here in Newcastle? I will call the police station in London and have them watch over him. They will make sure he doesn't escape. If he tries to get away with the drawings, we will arrest him. Should we go then? Let's go. Conversation 79. The Return Trip. On the trip back to London, Detective Smith asks Natalie to give her more information about the drawings. If we do find Robert Greene with the Turner drawings, we have to make sure that they are actually the ones we are looking for. Can you describe the drawings? Of course. There are 3 drawings. Are they large? No, they're not very big. They can easily fit inside a briefcase. Okay, what else? The paper is very old. It's a yellowish colour, not white. Great. What are the drawings of? One of the drawings is of a large church. A church? Yes, a large church with a cemetery in front. Okay, what about the other 2 drawings? Another drawing shows a sleeping cat curled up in a ball. Great. And the 3rd drawing? The 3rd drawing is of a ship in rough seas, looking like it's about to capsize. Okay, good to know. Conversation 80. The Escape. A few hours later, Alice, Natalie, and Detective Smith arrive in London. It's early morning. The sun is coming up, and the streets begin to fill with Londoners going to work. The women go directly to Robert Greene's shop. That police car is making sure that Robert Greene doesn't escape. Let's ask my colleagues if they have seen anything strange. Okay. Hello, Officer Gupta. This is Alice and Natalie. They are helping with the investigation. How is everything going? Have you seen him? Hi, Detective Smith. Good morning. Mr. Greene is in the flat above the shop. He's been there since last night. He turned off the lights a few hours ago. We are waiting on some kind of movement. Look, he's coming out of the flat. He's got a briefcase. Let's go. Mr. Greene, stop! He's running away. We have to catch him. Turn on the flashing lights in the police car, Gupta. He's gone down that narrow alleyway. We can't drive down there.
Let's run after him.
Conversation 81. The Chase. Natalie, Alice and Detective Smith run after Robert Greene as the police car cannot fit in the alleyway he has gone down. This alleyway is so dark. I can't see anything. Do you think he's hiding somewhere? I can hear him breathing. Wait, let me turn my torch on. Much better. There, behind those rubbish bins, something is moving. I'm going to sneak up. Calm down, it was just a cat. But where has Robert Greene gone? There he is, at the other end.
Let's go.
He's a fast runner. He turned left. There are lots of winding streets around here. He wants us to lose sight of him. Let's split up again. Natalie, you go right. Alice, you go left. I'll go straight. I don't think he's dangerous. But if he has a gun, you should get down on the ground. A gun? But he's just an ordinary thief. Natalie, you never know what people are capable of doing for money. Conversation 82. The Bicycles. The three of them start running in different directions. In the early morning silence, Robert Greene's footsteps can be heard not too far away. Nonetheless, 1 minute later, the three women find themselves back facing each other at a crossroads. Damn! Where did he go? There he is! He's flagged down a cab! Look! Yes, that's him. If he gets in that car, we won't be able to catch him. Unless we find our own vehicle to follow him. How? The police car is back by the shop. We will lose sight of him. Well, how about those? The city bikes. Let's go. Have you got your travel cards to hand? Always. Okay, let's go. How exciting. I feel like I'm in one of my novels. Right, these are electric bikes. If we want to catch him, we must increase the speed as high as it will go. Ready? Yes! No! Let's go! Conversation 83. The Fall. The three of them set the bikes at maximum speed, which proceed to shoot off towards the car, and they manage to catch up with it in just a few seconds. Detective Smith rides in front. As she is about to reach the taxi, however, Robert Greene opens the door, and Detective Smith slams into it with force. She falls down in the middle of the street next to her bike. Natalie and Alice stop to help her. What are you doing? Keep going! Are you okay? Yes, it's just a scratch. Go! Okay! He stopped at the traffic lights. Let's go. Careful when you get close. Stay away from the doors. Don't come any closer. I won't give you anything. Stop this madness, Mr. Greene. The police will stop you anyway. Not if I can help it. The traffic lights have turned green. He's getting away. And if we catch up with him, what do? We need to think of a plan. Conversation 84. The Plan. As they ride behind the taxi, Natalie and Alice come up with a simple plan to get the briefcase back. There are more and more vehicles on the road. Okay, the window on the left-hand side is open. We can get close to him that way. Do you think there's enough space to take the briefcase out? No. We'll just get close enough to talk to him. One of us should do that. The other should approach the other side of the car on the right. I doubt he has locked the door after he opened it to knock down Detective Smith. Okay, once we've opened the door, then what? Once we open the door, we sneak inside the car and take the briefcase without him noticing. What? You can do that bit. I'm not stepping foot inside that car with that maniac inside. Okay, well, then you have to be the one who distracts him. Right, I'll have to think of a distraction. Conversation 85. The distraction. The car arrives on Regent Street, where it is about to make a stop at traffic lights. The women take advantage of the opportunity. Natalie goes first, approaching the left-hand side of the vehicle, where the window is wound down.
Get away! You don't want to get hurt!
He's right. You should keep some distance so as to prevent causing an accident.
Shut up!
How rude. Mr. Green, you have to give back the briefcase. Sooner or later they will catch you.
Catch me? What for? I haven't done anything. This briefcase belongs to me.
I'm not talking about the briefcase. I'm talking about what's inside.
I acquired what's inside legally. The girl brought it to my shop and I exchanged it for an extremely valuable comic book that's over 100 years old. When I make a good business deal, why should I have to give away my profits?
What is she doing by the other door?
Hey! What's going on?